Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chip, and in today's video we are taking a look into the new palette released by Juvia'S. This is the Nomad palette. Yes, they released another palette really close to releasing the Warrior 3. So if you haven't seen the Warrior 3 in action, I've already done a full video of a makeup look, swatches, and my thoughts. So I'll leave that video up above and also down below if you're interested. But in today's video, we are focusing really on the Nomad palette. So yeah, so if you want to see a full makeup look, review, and a full palette swatch, then please stay tuned and let's get into this video. Released another palette. This is called the Nomad palette, and it is currently their newest release. This followed the Warrior 3 release, which was really close. They were very close together. I was really surprised. I don't think Warrior 3 had really any time to breathe. But here we are. So this is their fall-inspired palette, and this is the outer packaging. I don't know. I'm not really like blown away with the packaging. Usually at Juvia'S, their artistry is very big, very bold, and for me, this looks like they put a lot more attention into the hat than the actual goddess or like face on the palette, but that's just my personal opinion. So yeah, so the packaging is very yellowy to gray toned, and then on the back it says the Nomad eyeshadow palette consists of 9 highly pigmented eyeshadows. There are no pressed pigments in this palette, and this is cruelty free. So I will of course leave the price of this product up above and down below if you're interested. So let's go ahead and open it because this just came in the mail about 2 days for me. And yeah, so the product, the palette, it is nicely surrounded by bubble wrap, which is very standard for Juvia'S, so you know that your product is secured, which is nice. So here is the palette, and what I do love about Juvia'S is that they transfer the outer box packaging type of like design onto their actual palette, so I can toss this and still have something really pretty to look at. So again, we have this really big hat, and I guess for being a very fall inspired palette, I kind of get it, but at the same time I'm like, I'm not feeling it, you know, like it's too simple for me. It's too simple. Now when we take a closer look at the actual design, I mean, look at how gorgeous she is. Like, I would have put the hat maybe off or to the side or not even like on her at all and just really focused on the goddess in the center. She is gorgeous, gorgeous. Again, personal preference, that's just me. I don't work for Juvia'S, so yeah, no. And again, on the back of the palette, all the information is the same that was on the box. Gives you the shadows, gives you that it's cruelty free, and that it lasts for 24 months. Again, know that you can use palettes for much longer than the stamp date. Okay, so this is a look at the palette on the inside. We have the packaging coming through. There's no mirror in Juvia'S palettes, and this is what the palette shadows look like. Very fall inspired. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like blown away. I mean, for a neutral-ish themed palette, this is nice. For a fall themed palette, I see fall, but I guess like the color vibes inside me are kind of like meh. But before we judge any further, we'll definitely jump into some swatches and then we'll do a makeup look. So yeah, so let's give these a swatch and let's see how they perform. So what I noticed from this palette is that they don't have names, so we'll go by row. So this is the first row of the palette. We have this shade, which is like, I would say a taupey brown. I'm leaning more cream color. This is a matte. And then the second shade is a vibrant yellow, mustard yellow. It's picking up more yellow on camera, but in person it's more mustard. And then the last shade in the top row is a forest green. Again, these are all mattes, but the yellow definitely has like some, I guess, gold shimmer sparkles or something in it. So let's give it a swatch. Okay, so here's a swatch of the first row of shades, and very pigmented, very buttery. I don't know if you can catch the glitter that's in the yellow shade, but it's definitely there, and it's really pretty when it hits the sunlight. So yep, so these are the first 3 shades. Here's the second row in the palette. So starting with this brown orange matte, and then we have a very nice silvery metallic shade. And then lastly, we have a dark gray, also metallic. So let's go ahead and swatch these. All right, so here is the second row, and you guys, Juvia'S Place metallics are stunning. Again, the second row was all very buttery, very smooth, but I honestly love their formula for their metallics. There's just amazing. Pigmentation is outstanding. So this is the second row, and we have one more row to go. Okay, so here is the last row of shadows. So starting off with a cream-based matte, and then we have a very dark brown matte and an olive green matte. These are stunning. I actually like the combination of these three shades. So let's give these a swatch. Okay, and here are the last shades in the palette, and very pigmented. I really love this olive green shade here, and that cream matte is pulling off a little bit more on the white side for me, but still really pretty. That'd be a really nice underbrow highlight. So yeah, so here are all the swatches of the Nomad palette by Juvia'S Place. So what do you guys think of the colors, the vibrancy, the pigmentation? I think for a fall inspired palette, I think they did really good on their colors. These oranges, the yellow, these metallics are stunning, and this olive green is just calling my name. So with that being said, let's jump into a makeup look using the Nomad palette by Juvia'S Place. Okay, so to start, I'm going to prime my eyes using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in Original. Okay, so I am really excited, so let's dive into creating this look. So I think first I'm going to go in with this green shade right here, and I'm going to apply that really into my crease area just to create a dome. And then next, I want to grab this orange shade right here, and we're just going to buff out the green that we placed. The next color I'm going to grab is this color up here, and I'm going to put this and mix it with this color and put it under my brow as like a highlight. So the next shade I'm going to grab is this one, which is that dark brown, and I just want to darken my crease and a little bit on each side of my eye shape. And the final shade that I'll be using is, of course, this metallic shade right here. So I'm going to pop this on the inner corner of my eye and just blend everything together. And let's see how it goes. so this is the completed eye look. Let me jump off camera, finish my face, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that completes the look, and honestly, I feel like my first initial impression with this palette, after taking it out the box, just looking at the design, and even looking at the shades, I wasn't really impressed. I wasn't wowed, but after swatching it, after really playing with all the shades in the palette, or as many shades as I could in the palette, I'm impressed. I love the way they placed. I love the pigmentation. They build it up really nice. They blend it together really well, and I used the center shade right here with a brush and a finger, but I do recommend that you use this metallic-y shade with your finger. The pigmentation is just a little bit better. The brush doesn't pick up as much as I wanted it to, but the finger, I just did a little swatch and then patted it on my eyelid, and it is looking really nice. So for a fall-inspired palette, it's nice. Is it like jaw-dropping, I fainted, call 911? No, it's not, but it is decent for what it is. The price point for this palette is really nice. So yeah, if you are interested to see this palette on fair skin, my dear friend Anya Stamper from Pink Sweets actually picked up this palette as well. Palette. She picked up this palette as well, so I will leave her channel and a link to her video if you want to see this on fair skin. And yeah, I mean, for all in all, I'm okay. I'm okay with this palette. I think I'll definitely be reaching for this palette just in the fall, wintry time, and I'm kind of gonna step back from my bright neons as we get into Halloween and November, December. So this is nice. No mirror, very thin packaging, so definitely I can take this traveling. So rating the packaging, rating the product, I would give this an 8.5 out of 10. Again, it's not something that I'm like, ooh, blown away, but I am like, okay, that's nice type of palette. So if you have picked this up, or if you're interested in it, please let me know. Let's get to chatting down below. What do you think of the swatches? What do you think of the makeup look, the application, the palette, the company, whatever it may be? Let's get to chatting in the comments. I do love chatting with you guys. And that is all I have for this video. So I really hope you're having a great week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.